Welcome back to another episode. This week we're going to have a conversation with Lev. Lev, take a second to say hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to hear you and see you, Tony.
Awesome. Thanks for coming on to the show. I'm really excited to interview you today. So, with that said, let's dive right in. If you could use one word to tell me and the audience how you're feeling in this moment, what would that be?
I'm very excited, actually.
Me too. Very cool. Let's take the next few minutes, talk about your business, tell us about, what your business does and who you help and how you help them. That way we could be on the same page with you. Please go ahead.
This is a great question because actually the idea of our mission of our business is to help people to be more effective and to stay connected, and that's what we are doing. And our core team, began to do this almost 20 years ago. So by that time, just one word, what we're doing, we are focusing on video conferencing all the time. So we do video calls, talking heads. That's exactly what we're using right now. And by that time we started, it was metered connection, poor quality connectivity with everything. Only computers and very expensive systems could be used for communication. It happened even before Skype. So, but nowadays the situation is totally different. We can use amazing quality video conferencing experience we can have on our mobile devices nowadays. So it's totally different, and we are big part of this revolution of conferencing revolution, maybe not on a global scale, but we have a very strong influence of our local market. And it is very interesting. We are a Russian company, so we are well known for good software solutions, and we only focus on the software. So we don't know how to do hardware. We are not Chinese, but we know how to do the good software. And our software is about security. So we are not giving people a service. We're giving them products. That mean that our customers are usually pretty large organizations who have staff who can manage those products. They have like a servers with our software on the servers. They have applications which are used by employees of our customers. And we make sure that nobody, not our employees, can have access to their communications. So everything happens, what is called in our market on-prem. The kind of deployment we offer is on-premise deployment. And the very funny thing, nowadays video conferencing is everywhere, but no one is focusing on on-prem video conferencing except us. Very, very few organizations doing similar product, but not products which are going to deliver conferencing for every employee. Our customers are usually 10,000 plus size organizations, and they're looking for a solution to enable every person, every laptop, every mobile phone within their network for powerful video conferencing experience. That's what we do.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Tell us about a recent win. So, something that happened in your business recently that you consider a big win. Tell us, take 1 minute, just quick and short. Tell us what it was that happened that you considered a win, and then also tell us what you learned from it.
Oh, we have pretty large customers, and definitely they're large wins, but they're not actually so interesting. It's like a typical enterprise deployment. It's painful, it's long, it requires a lot of customization, but of course it is a profitable business. We're bootstrapping from the beginning. We never had any investments, but we are giving investments and we buy other companies to make our team stronger. But the most interesting thing about cases we help people to solve, for example, different navies of different countries use our solutions within their vessels because they only have satellite internet connectivity, so they are not able to use Zoom or Teams. So, but they still need on large vessels a way to communicate, and we can offer this within the ship. And the same story goes for cruise liners organizations, largest cruise liners companies who offer services. They also use for internal staff communications our product. So the Navy is a very cool example. Another could be an example connected, for example, with trade secrets, know-how, patents. So law firms, they definitely don't want to discuss the breakthrough technology using Zoom because they are not able to be absolutely sure that it wouldn't be overheard by someone, maybe Zoom employee. So they install their own server and distribute our applications to communicate through secured environment. And they're absolutely sure that nothing will get leaked in any way. And there are many similar examples when people do care about data leakage, privacy protection, etc.
That's really great. I didn't know a service like yours existed, and I'm sure a lot of people listening didn't know either. So this is awesome to have you on here. Let's talk about the pandemic. So, it's unfortunately impacted everyone across the world. So I would love to hear how you were able to pivot. How did it impact you? And then also on a bright side, how did you pivot and come out of it, so to speak?
For us, like for any other video conferencing company, it was like a real roller coaster in the March of 2020. So the load on our pre-sale team and support team skyrocketed like 7 times and 14 times. It was crazy. We had so many downloads, so many requests. So we even decided we are not able to provide pre-sale and sales support for all customers. So we decided to give our products away. So beginning from March of 2020 and until September of 2020, all our business products, commercial products was available for free for everybody. And it turned out to be extremely successful. We got so many customers, and in terms of revenue, our CAGR annual growth rate was very high. We almost doubled our business back in 2020. And meanwhile, we was very happy to help people. We really helped millions of people. Approximately 4,000 million users used our free licenses during that period. So pandemic was extremely important, but our focus was mainly for public organizations, large corporations, medium-sized businesses, because everything else for small businesses, medium businesses, entrepreneurs, I think the most beneficiator is Zoom, of course, because it was easier to install it and use it. And
Gotcha.
other services like it.
Thank you for sharing that. Would you be able to share with us, there's a lot of entrepreneurs listening, and some of them are on the fence about offering their service for free, the freemium model, and then switching or getting people to upgrade or upsell. From your experience, just off the top of your head, what percentage of people who were not paying became paying customers for you last year, for example?
Actually, freemium is like old good shareware, which appeared 35 years ago with the floppy disk distributions attached to the magazines, etc., and it's still alive. So we decided not to offer our customers the trial. Approximately 10 years ago, we decided to make our basic version of our product free. At all forever, for limited number of connections, of course, for limited number of users, but it was very useful. No advertisement, no limitations on quality, etc. So we know what is freemium is, and the freemium is our main marketing strategy. So it is extremely efficient for B2B software, I believe. So you don't have to be afraid. You have to think carefully about properties you'd like to liberate and properties you'd like to charge customers for. For example, if our customer would like to have more people connected, we give away licenses. We don't ask for money for that. But if the customer would like to have a connection, for example, for telephony or Active Directory with information about all users, this is definitely a corporate customer, so we can charge extra for that. But to increase the viral effect and to increase the penetration within the organization, the freemium model is very essential, because it will be difficult for such customer to change the habits of users who get used to our software.
Excellent. What's your point of view on thought leadership? So when you look at someone and you go, hey, that person is a good thought leader, what is the one thing that they usually have, in your opinion, that makes them a good, or if not great, thought leader?
I think the biggest value the employer, the company could offer is to help people believe they are part of something bigger. Mm. And it is critical thing for every business. It's like a culture, like a business, like a mission. So for us, it is quite easy to do because our employees, they see that this product is used worldwide by thousands of companies, millions of users, and they see the feedback, and it drives sales, it drives development, it drives the whole company, this positive feedback from the users. So I think we have to, first of all, we have to think about how to be useful, how to make a product which help people, not to how to make money. Money will follow, but first we have to solve some issues, help people.
Excellent. What about company culture? What's that one thing that somebody must have in their company in order to have an awesome company culture?
I don't know. It's a difficult to make like it's not. There is no silver bullet for this. Absolutely. So I think we have to stick to good habits, and we have to get rid of something we don't like or someone we don't like. So it's like it is a process, of course, and we have to support good things, and we have to improve things we don't do good or we don't like. I think it is should be treated this way.
Awesome. Well, here we are at the end, and the audience may be wondering, hey, what's your website address? What's your social handles for them to follow you? So if you want to take this opportunity to give out that information for the listeners, that would be great.
Thank you for this opportunity. That's quite easy to find us. Just put TrueConf to Google. Our website is trueconf.com, and you will be able to try very secure video conferencing as well.
Excellent. And with the final question, give us the one word that you want to close with.
Be happy.
Happy. I love it.
That's important nowadays.
Lev, thank you very much. This has been an enjoyable interview.
Thank you, Tony.